Yep. Coach, do you have us?
I do.
Great. We'll start first with Sean Coleman.
Hey, Coach, obviously not the desired result tonight, but a good performance from Ja, especially early on, a lot more assertive, finding success in the paint. That certainly has to be encouraging, but this congested stretch of the schedule coming up.
Yeah, very encouraging. I think he's been great attacking, drawing fouls, getting to the free throw line. He was great tonight, aggressive, forced them to change their defense, but I thought he did a great job trying to remain aggressive all game.
Evan Barnes.
Taylor, now it's been, I think, you faced these guys twice in 10 days. What do you think it is about the Pelicans that makes it such a tough matchup for you guys? Is it just more mainly Zion in the middle? Is it too many guys on the perimeter? What do you think has been the biggest challenge with this team?
They've played well and we haven't.
That's all the questions that we have.
Dillon, obviously a tough one tonight. Do you try to have a short memory going into tomorrow, or is this something that you let fuel you going into that game?
We just take two things out of that. We got to guard the ball a lot better, and we got to rebound. We just take that into the next game and compete a little harder. I feel like we shared the ball well. We missed some shots. I feel like the biggest thing was just rebounding. They kept getting offensive rebounds and finishing, and that was the game.
Evan Barnes.
Dillon, what do you think has been the biggest issue with the Pelicans these last 2 years facing them? And also, how tough is it to try to fix these things quickly facing another team in 24 hours?
Different team. They got different MOs. But with the Pelicans, it's just rebounding. They got big guys that, love the offensive rebound and love contact. And, we got to match their intensity and fight a little harder. We just got to bring that fire, that competitiveness, a little revenge to bring it to the next game and figure out how to beat OKC.
Adam Tyke.
Hey, Dillon. With the new starting lineup where Coach Jenkins puts in an extra shooter in either Grayson Allen or Desmond Bane alongside you, you've pretty consistently been scoring 18 or more points with that. Is there something about the extra spacing that's helping you get loose out there?
Yeah, you could say that's contributing, but I just find a nice groove. Following through on my release, being more patient out there, and then I'm trying to, get my guys going on the defensive end, and trying to create, plays, defensive plays, so we can get on the break. That's where we're the best, scoring the basketballs on the fast break, and we need more of that.
Parker Fleming.
Hey, Dillon. So we saw you get a lot of looks tonight guarding Zion. Just you're not really used to guarding big men of his size. Just what are some different adjustments or tweaks defensively that you had to make guarding him tonight?
Dealing with the contact. He's a physical player. Loves to, bump you off and get to his spot, which is in the key. I feel like you just gotta find a way to, keep a body on him. And then they run this play where they screen for JJ Redick and they Navarro the screen. He gets downhill, and you got to figure out how to, stay in front. And he's one hell of a player for sure.
Terry Davis.
Hey, Dillon, when you play back-to-back, the team that play two different styles, I know you watch a lot of films, but how can you prepare for that when they play two totally different styles?
You just, fill up your cup and put it all out there for tomorrow. You get your sleep, you get your treatment, you get your rest, and you bring all you got the next game. OKC, they got a different type of big, and instead of Steven Adams, they got Al Horford, so it's space the floor. They got pretty good guards who like to get downhill. So we just gotta be ready to, rebound the basketball still, keep guys in front, and then share the basketball. That's our, MO. And then we gotta, compete. I feel like, we lost our edge, when they're scoring. We gotta find a way to keep competing and keep defending the basketball and, stuff will start, working in our direction.
Sean Coleman.
Hey, Dylan, over the past 4 games, really impressive stretch of you shooting the three. Is it perhaps with Ja and Jonas back together, playing off of them? What has been different for you over the past week to 10 days shooting the three? It seems like it's really coming into form for you.
Just being more confident in my shot, just following through, just putting a great detail in my brain to follow through every single time, and the ball goes in. And then just taking the right shots, not forcing. That was a big thing, and just being patient. That's what's been working well for me, and just getting up and bringing that fire and that passion to the game. And that's what's been going well for me.
Final question, Kelsey Wright Johnson.
Dylan, looking past today's game, you personally moved to 7th in Grizzlies all-time three-pointers, and you passed Marc Gasol tonight. I know the Gasol brothers were big mentors for you, so what does tonight's milestone mean to you?
It means a lot. Marc was a big part in my growth as a rookie in my second year, and I always look up to him, and I'm glad I got to pass him in something, and hope to pass him in points, him and Mike.
Thank you, Dylan.
Thanks.
Part so far, I guess, about the series with the Pelicans that you've played?
I don't care about the series. I attack every game to win. They've been winning, so that's that.
Mike Sadie.
Hey, Ja, you mentioned when you guys got back from Sacramento how the snow was not anything that you were all too interested in. You were staying inside. I just wanted to ask you, with being a South Carolina kid, have you ever driven on these kind of roads, and how much are you concerned about if this next wave comes in tomorrow, getting to the Forum when you have to take on OKC?
No, it's rare we have, a lot of snow like this. I got trucks, so I'm doing fine.
Sean Coleman.
Ja, as far as you individually tonight, a good production in the paint, building on what's going to be a busy week for y'all. Your footwork and dribble ability in the paint is creating a lot of space. It seems like that's progressed from last year. So pretty satisfied, it would seem, with how that's progressing as far as your scoring goes.
I think I've been, doing the same moves. I don't know. I just read the defense, see what the defense is giving up, and just try to make the right play.
Last question, Evan Barnes.
Ja, obviously you guys are going to shake it off tomorrow facing OKC, but this stretch with 4 games in 5 days, is it easier to kind of shake it off because you have so many games, or does this one sting a little bit more just because of how well you guys played against Sacramento the other night?
It's tough, with having, the back-to-backs. We really can't, sit down and, dissect this game. I feel like we just, got to take, the pieces we feel like, that hurt us in this game and, try to fix it next game. And like you said, we got 4 and 5 days. We can't let one game carry over to the next.
Thank you, John.
Thank y'all. Y'all be safe.